Welcome to Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum. I'm PGA golf professional Jimmy Hanlin.
And I'm LPGA Tour player Natalie Gulbis. Today we are showing UNLV right here in Las Vegas. And we're at one of my favorite golf courses, Southern Highlands Golf Club.
UNLV, the golf teams are so fortunate that they get to play and practice at this unbelievable facility, and we get to do that today too. Let's go hit it, Nat. Kicking off our day on hole number 1 here at Southern Highlands. It's a par 4, and it's a little bit over 400 yards. The fairway bunker on the right. If you're a long hitter, you can carry it easily down into a nice area to hit that approach. If you don't hit it very far, though, keep it away from that bunker. Little bit of water, short left of the green. Great opening hole here at Southern Highlands. Turn a little, carry that bunker. Well, we'll find out if I can carry it 240. All right, I think we got it there.
Sure looks like it would want to come off the hill. My favorite holes here at Southern Highlands are the par 3s. Starting off this round on the second hole is a beautiful par 3, 160 to 190 yards based on the tee. And you can see it right there. You just have to hit a good shot.
Oh, good shot. Hole number 3 is a par 5 at Southern Highlands Golf Club. Unless you're really long off the tee, go ahead and hit it right at the fairway bunkers. From there, you have a decision. Cut the corner over the water or play it safe down the left side. Whatever you decide, make sure you play a good wedge for your yardage for your approach into the green. That's the most important.
Hole number 4 has one of the most scenic views on this golf course. It's a par 4 where you can make birdie, but be careful because the green is very small.
Hole number 5 is your typical risk-reward par 4. Take a long iron down the left side, have a short wedge into the green, or if you want to take a chance, bang that driver and see what happens.
Hole number 6 is a great tee shot. You're hitting from a chute, and it's a sharp dogleg to the left. Really pay attention from start to finish on this hole.
Hole number 7 is a dogleg left par 4. If you want to cut off some distance, take that driver over the bunkers on the left side. It's going to leave you with a mid to short iron into this green, and this green is well guarded by bunkers. All right, we got more golf to play right here on 18 Holes, presented by Marathon. Welcome back to Blasters 18 Holes, presented to you by Marathon Petroleum.
We are in Las Vegas at Southern Highlands Golf Club.
All right, we make it to hole number 8. We find a very special guest, the guy that knows more about this place than maybe anybody. Jim Delaney, he's the director of golf here. And I'll tell you what, Nat, first 7 holes that we experienced, off the charts.
This golf course is so good, not only in the layout, but the conditions. And it doesn't matter if it's spring, fall, and especially in 120 degrees in the summer heat of Vegas, like this golf course is in good shape. And the greens are always pure.
Yes. So you've been here for 23 years, right? Let's talk about your journey here through the last 23 years.
Well, Jimmy, Natalie, I actually grew up in Texas, moved here 25 years ago. This golf course wasn't even built yet. I was actually working over at TPC Summerlin and followed a good buddy of mine over here. He says, hey, they're building another high-end private facility called Southern Highlands. You need to come over. Yeah. I moved over. I'm like, can I sign up now? And actually started as a caddy. And I caddied for my owner, Mr. Gary Goett. And we hit it off, and the next day I was working outside services, and a year later I was working inside the golf shop, and 23 years, now director of golf.
What's your favorite part about this place, favorite part about this golf course?
It's its own little bubble. You don't realize that you're in the desert out here. You could be dropped from a helicopter and not realize that you are in a desert. It is a beautiful property. You have 3.5 million yards of dirt that was moved. You had 300,000 trees, plants, shrubs that were implanted, and you don't really feel like you're in the desert. You feel like you're in an oasis.
Well, speaking of, I mean, this golf hole does not look like the desert at all. So
Number 8.
Walked up here, she's like, oh my God. Tell us about number 8. Yeah.
The par 3s out here are just spectacular.
They
and
are
the views of the
spectacular.
Strip.
Yes.
I mean, having views of
Yes.
Las Vegas Strip is
100%. What's unique about the 8th hole is it has a beach bunker. You don't find a beach bunker on too many holes on any golf course.
Yeah.
And this number 8 hole is my favorite hole out here. I could play this 18 times in a row. Absolutely. It's a good challenge. It's 150 yards, and it's got water, it's got fish in the pond, and it's just a really special hole.
And a beach bunker. I love
And a
it.
beach bunker.
I mean, we've heard a lot of different ways that a golf course is
Yes.
Beach
it's
bunker.
described, but a beach bunker I have not heard. I
Yes.
like it.
Yes.
Beach bunker.
All right, well, stay out of the beach bunker, all right? Let's hit it. Right at it. Turn a little.
And sit. maybe? Oh, no.
Yeah, a little bit on the backside. It's all right. Not bad. Turn a little. Might find that bunker. It's not the beach bunker. Oh.
Well,
Oh,
I'm very
that's gonna
excited
be
about
fun.
my early win here in
That's
this
an
front
early
9.
Don't you have to be on the green?
Good shot.
Carrie,
Really nice shot.
give me a putt at it.
It's a good shot.
So if it didn't rain, how fast is this putt normally?
This would be, on a scale of 1 to 10, this would be a 9 right here, Jimmy.
For sure. Looks like she figured it out, though.
Yes,
Oh.
nice putt.
Almost.
Talk to me about the greens here at Southern Highlands. I mean, there's some different tiers from what we've seen so far and some different pin places.
Yes,
Can be
so
brutal.
Jimmy, we pride ourselves on the condition of the golf course, as we mentioned earlier.
Yep.
These greens are dominant bent. So year in, year out, these greens are going to be no less than 11 on the stimp
Is
meter.
that right? Wow.
That
That's fast for a members club. I mean, 11 is high.
It's
PGA Tour is probably around 11 to 12.
sure,
Yeah.
absolutely. And what really is fascinating is in the summertime when
Yeah.
it's 115 degrees out here, we're doing a lot of syringing, so we're putting a lot of water on there to keep them healthy.
Yeah.
But we maintain an 11 on the stimp meter year round.
Pretty crazy. You've got some pretty famous members here too, huh?
We do. We do.
A couple tour players like to play out here.
Yes, we have Mark O'Meara, obviously,
Oh, yeah.
Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
Xander Schauffele, number 3 in the world.
About as good as it gets.
We just signed up Kurt Kitayama, who just won his very first PGA event at the Arnold Palmer Invitational, and he's a former
Jimmy only
UNLV
cares
Rebel.
about the Raiders. Just
Yeah,
tell him
yeah.
Derek Carr used
Derek
to live
Carr
out
was
here.
Getting to the Raiders, getting to Derek Carr. We're gonna miss Derek Carr.
Oh,
I
me
know
too,
he
man.
just went
Me
to New
too.
Orleans.
Yeah.
We have 7 of the Las Vegas Golden Knight players who
wow.
are members out here as well.
Wow.
Mark Stone to Zach Whitecloud.
Wow.
Told you, this is it. Like,
Those hockey guys can play golf, huh?
We've got 7 of them. 6 of them are left-handed.
Oh.
And there's only one way to play this game, left-handed.
You left-handed.
So Jimmy, you got an uphill putt here, so you got to give it a little
Got to
bit more
give it a
gas
little
here.
more, huh? All right.
Good putt. Good
oh,
putt.
yeah.
Oh,
Good
easy.
putt.
Oh,
putt.
routine.
Didn't we bet on a score instead of close to the pin?
Well, I still got the same score as you.
Thanks for having us out here. And
Jimmy,
thanks for being
thank you
with us
very
today.
much. Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
Natalie,
much. Good to
thank
see
you
you
very
again.
much.
Thank you.
Good to see you too.
Yep. Hole number 9 here at Southern Highlands is a par 5, and it is absolutely breathtaking. If you can drive the ball to the top of the hill, you might have a chance to knock it on, but you can see all the problems behind you. Most golfers are going to hit their second shot down here to the bottom, have 150 yards or less for that approach shot, but it's still going to be difficult.
Hole number 10 is a tough par 4. It's straight uphill. Looks like you're climbing a mountain. Hit your drive as hard as you can. Keep it in the fairway, and then be careful of the right side on your second shot. Lusty.
Hole number 11 here at Southern Highlands is a par 4, and it is as beautiful a golf hole as you will ever see, especially here in Las Vegas. You'll see great shots of the strip. You gotta drive the golf ball from this really elevated tee into the fairway, and this hole is easy from there. All right, we make it to hole number 12. First 11 holes are off the chart. How about if you're a running rebel, you come to UNLV to play golf, women or men, and get to play this golf course.
You get to play this golf course.
Ooh.
This is a great home golf course.
Yeah.
And that is a big selling point.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I looked at when I was
Yeah.
looking at schools.
For sure.
The school, where you're going to live, what kind of golf courses you're going to play.
Yeah.
I mean, UNLV has access to quite a few great golf courses in Las Vegas, but this one, this is the one that sells it.
It's really good. All right, back pin, back right. You've got me down already. I owe you something.
But this
so-
hole has the history, right? So Robert Trent Jones Sr., this was the last hole he redesigned with his son, and they co-designed this golf course. And this is just this is the last hole that he designed before he died.
Is that what the plaque is over there?
Yeah. So this is just a really special hole.
All right, good. Well, let's make it special by making a 1, huh? One at it. Get the right club?
Probably not, because I trusted you and your number.
What are you talking about?
Actually, what a great number, Jimmy.
That's definitely the drive of the day, driven to you by Marathon. Try to nuke a wedge.
Wedge?
That's what I brought to the... Get up there. It's in the middle of the green. That's called a lazy golfer right there, instead of going back to the cart. Ooh.
Not bad.
As good a caddy job as I did for you, I played that ball to break right and it broke left. Birdie, 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 birdie.
No, not even close. Would have been nice though in this hole, especially to this pin.
You like my ball marker, by the way?
What's it say? Oh, look at you, cocky. Just because you did well on the tables last night in Vegas.
Oh yeah, they don't have enough chips. They don't have enough chips for tonight. They're gonna run out.
What were you playing last night?
Blackjack.
Nice.
Little roulette. This game's easy.
Nice. You know you shouldn't play tonight, right?
No, I'm gonna play. What are you kidding me? More Blasters 18 holes after the break.
Welcome back to Blasters 18 Holes presented by Marathon Petroleum.
We're hanging with the running rebels of UNLV here at Southern Highlands Golf Club. All right, I don't know what's better. Hole number 13, bunkers from the fairway all the way up to the green, and this hole is really uphill. What's even more cool though is that Floyd Mayweather lives on the left side of this fairway. But don't worry about Floyd, worry about you. Hit some good solid golf shots. It's a par 5 and you can make birdie. Giddy up. Maybe a little short.
Hole number 14 is a scenic but tricky par 4. You can't hit driver if you take it down the left side or if you can carry all the bunkers. But the smart play really is to hit a 3-wood. Something down the left side gives you an easy approach to the screen.
That'll work. Good ball. Wow, the Trent Joneses did an amazing job on this hole, guarding this hole and making more difficult with perfectly placed bunkers. You must pay attention off the tee and into your approach shot to be successful on hole 15. Go. Get on the green, go.
Hole number 16 is the last par 4 on the golf course. There's 2 fairways to choose from. Most would advise that you would go to the right, but all the UNLV players hit it up the left side.
Just like the other par 3s, number 17 is absolutely breathtaking. It has a shallow green though, so you must make sure that you pay attention to the wind and the right club, because picking that is essential. All right, we get to 18, and it starts raining on us. We have our man that brought us into town, John Paul Hebert, which is the golf coach at UNLV, and we became friends when he was at Texas last year, and you got the job. Congrats on the job.
Thank you.
Great
to be here.
Thanks for holding the rain off us till at least number 18.
Hey, it's an outdoor game.
Yeah, it is an outdoor game.
Sometimes you have to deal with a few elements.
Yeah.
Can we just talk about our day to start out at UNLV?
Yeah.
I mean, first off, it got pushed back because the President of the United States was speaking on campus.
Yeah.
And then we, get through that part of it. We come out here to beautiful Southern Highlands and have the best day out here.
Yep.
And then we get a last couple holes of rain, which is not ideal. But we've had an unbelievable day. So thank you
It's been great to be with
for
you
having us. And of course, I love any opportunity to be in Vegas and especially to get to share Aria and get to share the experiences that we had. But what's UNLV like for you?
UNLV is a very proud golf school. Obviously, other sports are, every sport counts, but we love golf. And Las Vegas is a great golf town. We've got a very proud history, men's and women's golf. And so one of the places we're able to come to is Southern Highlands. And,
awesome.
Great place.
So I've got to spend some time around this guy. I had him on my radio show or whatever. Man, if I was going to play college golf, if I could turn it back 35 years, your about is just smooth and just keep it level, and you'd be great to play for.
Well, thank you. I'd have to keep an eye on you.
Yeah, you would have to do that.
You know, but you know, coaching is a real privilege and it's a real joy to be able to be a part of the lives of young people.
Yeah.
And I was there too.
Yeah.
So I was in their shoes, and it's fun to just kind of walk a few years with each of them.
It's awesome. Well, all right. Well, we were going to play 18, but I think we're going to rush to the clubhouse. Thanks so much for having us, man. I mean, it's been awesome. And again, I mean, you're building a program. You're just starting it out. I think great things have come for UNLV.
Well, thank you.
They are.
Right?
They are. Yes. Thank you so much.
Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
All right, we reached the tee at hole number 18 and was fortunate enough to spend some time with John Paul Hebert, the head men's golf coach here at UNLV. And then the rains come down, so we didn't get to play the hole. It's a beautiful par 5, though, up the hill, one of the most beautiful holes in all of Las Vegas. But when we got finished with our round, we headed back to the Strip in Las Vegas and stayed at the beautiful Aria Resort, one of the best stops in all the town. Welcome to the 19th hole, sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka. And Nat, we're in your city right now.
I love this place.
Yep.
I am so happy to not only be back in Las Vegas, but at Southern Highlands.
Yeah.
This is, as you have already seen, an incredible golf course facility. This community is like the most luxe kind of exclusive community, I feel like, in Vegas.
What's your favorite hole, first of all?
Well, this course is really special because my charity golf tournament for the Boys and Girls Club has been hosted out here. So I'm very grateful to Southern Highlands for being so nice to not only the other tour players that come out here, but to myself and raising tons of money, like what they do for the Governor's Black Tie event. They raised $25 million for community charities for the Boys and Girls Club. It's really incredible. My favorite hole is the 12th hole. I mean, I love history. I'm a sucker for history, and the fact that this is the last hole that Robert Trent Jones Sr. was involved in. He did the redesign with his son. There's a plaque out there. Was the last hole that he did before he passed away. So I think that that's really special. It's just a great golf course. There's 8 tour players that practice out here.
That's amazing. When we flew in, we saw congratulations to Kurt Kitayama because he just won at Bay Hill just a few weeks before we shot this episode.
And that's so cool, right? Like, I think that's so amazing that they have a banner. Like, they love their players, they love this community, and you know, you feel it when you're here. This is a great club. Yeah. Well, and speaking of Kurt, UNLV grad, and that's the reason that we are here, right? And obviously, is we came to visit the campus at UNLV. Our good friend John Paul Hebert, which we met in Texas. He was the assistant coach at Texas and just winning everything. So they brought him out here to Las Vegas, and it's pretty cool. Like, I had never been on the campus at UNLV, right? And I'd never seen any of it. I just knew it as a basketball school, right? I mean, that to me, growing up, you know, Jerry Tarkanian, you know, national championships, basketball was that's just what UNLV was all about. It's a little different now, though, right? I mean, the campus that we walked around was different than most college campuses we've been to, though, wouldn't you say? It is. It's, I don't know if you would call it a commuter school or a community school, is the way that I always have felt about it in the last 20 years since I've lived in Las Vegas. Before we had the Raiders and the Knights and the Aces, you know, the big professional teams, you had UNLV Sports. And I think that that's really special about that school. It's really close to the Strip. It's very appealing from that standpoint. And there's just a lot of community support. Yeah, it's really cool. And John Paul's building a golf program that has great storied history. I mean, Adam Scott has played here. Derek Ernst has played. I mean, there's just Chad Campbell. The names go on and on. And Ryan Moore. Ryan Moore is, I mean, just what a phenomenal player, right? And then, you know, the ladies program, too. I know that you've spent some time with the girls in the ladies program through the year. Butch is an assistant coach there, Butch Harmon. And this, again, these being in Vegas, you would feel like it's a different type of school than it is. This is a great sports school, and I think that Southern Highlands is a really good example of how the community does support UNLV. I mean, letting the players come out here. This is a really exclusive club. I mean, you have a lot of the, you know, the high rollers, high ballers of Vegas live out here, and to let the college team practice out there, it's really amazing. Yeah, if you're going to school, and the golf courses that they get to play, being a part of the golf program at UNLV is just amazing, and this is one of them, obviously, and this place is off the charts. You and I get to go travel around the country and just play some of the best golf courses, and this is just as good as it gets. And not only is the layout good, being a Robert Trent Jones co-design with his son, which is really special, but This course is always in good shape, even in the heat of summer when it's 120 degrees in Vegas. A little bit different than today, but they keep these greens rolling really good. The practice facilities are good, and it's the community club here.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, thanks to John Paul and the people at UNLV for helping us get to see the campus, check out all the sports facilities, not just the golf side. We got to really check out the whole campus and everything like that. Thanks to everybody at the golf course here, also at Southern Highlands, Jim, Allie, and the whole group. They were just very, very cordial with us and just showed us around. Like you said, it's such a high-end exclusive place, but they just make you feel like you're at home.
They absolutely do.
Awesome. And thanks all to you for watching us this week on 18 Holes from Las Vegas.